hear me? Well. Am I on streaming? Hello. Can you guys hear me? OMG. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, that's great, finally. Okay. Sorry I've been late for a few minutes. The network here somehow. Can you guys hear me? If I'm back, please let me know. Can you guys hear me? Hello. I think I am back, but I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Yeah, good, okay. Thanks, Phoebe. That's great. What's wrong with today's network? It's so weird. Don't know why it's broken. But glad we fix it and hope it will never broke again. Well, it's been a very, 2 weeks or 3 weeks since since my last streaming. Because the past 2 weeks, the streaming was hosted by my colleague Vivian. And finally I'm back streaming. Okay, we've wasted 20 minutes. Let's start our official streaming. Hello guys, welcome back to Epomaker's weekly live streaming channel. So in today's live stream, we are going to slightly mode this Tide 65. Well, why we're modding this keyboard? Honestly, we haven't done any modding on any of our keyboards for quite a while. And so this keyboard, Tide 65, not just 65, Tide, the whole Tide keyboard, 65 and 75. We got many, we got various feedbacks on the sound profile, on the keycap quality, on the switches, on the playfoam, on the FR4 plate. And for me, the original Tide keyboard sounds so clacky, but personally I prefer a thockier sound. So I'm going to turn down the whole keyboard and maybe remove, well, it's not that flat for me, remove some of the socket foam behind the PCB and do some tape mode and the force break mode, and maybe swap out switches and keycaps to see if it will sound thockier than the stock sound. But before modding, we gotta do a original sound test. If you guys have any question about the Tide keyboard, feel free to ask. Now I'm going to do a stock sound test for the keyboard, and after modding, do another sound test. Well, stock sounds not that bad, but just sounds a bit weird, too light. We got many feedbacks on the keycaps, that so many people want us to upgrade the keycaps for Tide keyboard. As for the switches, well, switches not that much feedback, but the keycaps is a big problem with this keyboard. And here's the news for you guys. We have upgraded the Tide keyboard to V2 version. Wow, how should I do this? The V2 version have been upgraded the keycaps and switches for the black variant. As for the other color variants, only the switches have been changed. Well, I'm thinking if I should remove this film or not. Well, no. Now I'm starting to disassemble the type keyboard. There are 6 screws beneath the keyboard, so just unscrew them and you can tear down the keyboard. Very easy to disassemble. So for today's modding, I'm going to maybe do a tape mode, a force break mode, swap with switches, and of course keycaps. And then figure out if it will sound better or not. Because it comes with a FR4 plate, and the FR4 plate will definitely provide a high-pitched sound profile rather than the PC plate and palm plate. But here we don't have alternatives, so we're still using the FR4 plate. The Tide keyboard case, the black one, anodized finishes with golden strip wrap on the case. I mean, the black one looks, I prefer the black one. Black and gold, this color scheme. Cool. Then we gotta remove this. Well, probably this is my first time open up the Tide keyboard. Before that, I haven't done anything to it. There's a PT film stick to the socket foam, and the inner part have play foam. Okay. See, these keycaps are too easy to be swapped out. I don't even need the keycap puller, keycap remover. Okay, now I have removed all the keycaps and the switches. Here we have the flex cut FR4 plate mounted stabilizers. Gasket, silicone gasket. But I don't know if it is I don't know if it's true, but I think the flex not as much as I thought it should be. Maybe because 2 foams are in there. The gasket on Type 65 silicone. Really? On Type 75 it's foam, really? Let me grab one and check it out. How could it be more wrong? Well, last time I swapped the black type, I swapped the tempo keycaps on the black Type 75. So here it is. Don't know if you guys have watched our social media. They have already shared the videos on this one. It's pour on, really. Let me open it up and check. I haven't got time to open the Type keyboard yet. I think I'll definitely do a force break mode to, to prevent the case pain, the sound. It's annoying. it's true. The 75 is pour-on gasket, and one of the pour-ons stick on the case, upper case. Wow. But don't know if it's true. I think there's no much flux. And this PET film back beneath the PCB it has a sound. Plastic sounds. Alright, okay. Let's back to our focus, our concentration on the 65. We gotta mode this one. Okay. Flux got FR4 plate foam, PET sheet. PET film sheet. Just for you guys noticed, the 65 PCB doesn't support screw-in style. I want silicone gasket for type 75. Okay, got your feedback. Flux got PCB. Well, I don't like this socket foam and this PET film. I think I would do, yeah, like the RJ Gold said, 3-layer tape mode on the PCB, back of the PCB, and then force break mode on the case. These screw holes, these metal pins here. Okay, let's do it. I think if I do the tape mode on the PCB and remove the original socket foam, the PCB, the whole structure will have more flux. Because at the beginning, I think the foams are too much beneath the PCB and prevent the PCB to flux. And so the typing feeling may not be able to feel too soft. That you might get fatigue when you type on this keyboard for a very long time. But doing the tip mode, I think it will give the PCB more flux plate, the space. Yeah. That's the first layer. Let's do a second layers on the main socket plate. Socket part. Among all the modding methods, technically not modding methods, like looping switches, stabilizers, and mechanical switches. The whole lubrication process, that's very a pain to me. Honestly, a pain to me. It kills me. I don't really like looping switches. It takes too much of my time. Second layer done. Well, but the PCB already has the flex cut. I don't know if the modding I do will change its sounds or not. But I prefer tape mode. No need too much or the whole 3 layers, just some main part. Gotta poke a hole for the wire to connect. And here the same. This will definitely has much more flex than before. Now let's deal with the case pane. Let's see where the metal pane is. Well, these several screws part and the inner part. Okay. First, deal with several large pane, please. Okay, other than this part, the whole 6 screws will have the metal pane placed, and we gotta tape some small things on it. this part, how can we do anything? Let me see if I can take this little thing here. Yeah, the case pin has been removed a little bit. Okay. Okay, not a problem. The tape mode, the function of this tape, not only just stick to the PCB, it also prevents the case to interact with the socket. You know, that is what this plastic film, that's what its function is. Prevent the socket to interact with the metal case. Well, with tape mode, we can have more space to flex while also ensure to prevent the socket to interact with the case, metal case. Let's just This PET film, should we use it or not? Well, let's put it on first and then check out if it has any improvement for the sound. Well, actually we should put it on the desk and put the switches on first and then connect the cable. Okay, so now let's remove it again. Well, don't want to put anything on the case. Let's first put these switches on. You can see it has more space to flex. Rather than with the original foams. Listen. The sound's already talkier and different. But the space bar, no. So as I said before, that we have upgraded the tight keyboard into V2 version. So we've changed the switch from lemon switch to this zebra switch. So I'm going to use the zebra switch to put on this new type keyboard. And as for keycaps, here I don't have the new keycap version. So, but for this black and gold color scheme, I would use our tempo keycap set, which has already been put on the type 75, but I can remove it onto the 65. Later, after I finish all this stuff, I'll do the sound comparison between the new Type 65 with the another original Type 65, but in another color. Hello, welcome to Epomaker's live stream channel. Hello. Yes, all our keyboards are gas ML. Makara Pro. Hello. think I will tape another two small things here. Just metal plate, metal contact point. Why it sounds pinky? Well, this metal case, the whole keyboard, aluminum case, and it has too much metal contact. And so I do the force break mode to remove the pinky sound. Now it doesn't have too much of that sound. It's much better than before, at least in my opinion. I won't use the original switches because it's or keycaps because it's too thin and lightweight. I am preparing the keycaps. Please give me some more minutes. Give me more minutes so that the modding will done, and I will do a sound test between this new Type 65 with the original Type 65. Yeah, I was trying to use our tempo keycap, that is PBT. Double shot or not? Let me check. No double shot dice up, but that's okay. This one, this tempo keycap set. It's already on the Type 75, but I think the smaller one will look better, so I'm going to put it on the 65. Yeah, well, after remove the socket foam, the flex got much better. Yeah, that matched the case though. Yeah, black and gold. Whenever I saw this black and gold color scheme, this is the only keycap set that I can memorize. Well, this profile is not matched with this row, but never mind. I'm gonna go grab another 2 keycaps. Guys, give me a moment. I need to find 2 more keycaps from the keycap box. It's cherry profile. Just a moment. I found the case. Put 2 keycaps on. Oops, whatever. It's our Tempo keycap set, cherry profile, PBT dice up. Well, at least personally, I think it's stockier than the original one. We have the original Type 65. The purple version. Okay. Yeah, great. I think yeah. Purple is clacky and the new tide is stockier. Yeah, this is what I want to achieve. Good morning. We just finished our modding. And so if there's no other things, do you guys think there's other things I should do on this keyboard? Because I feel like I should do more things on it, but I don't know what to do. Maybe it's the space bar. And personally, I think it has more flex. You see, this one This is the original Tide 65. And this one, I think, maybe that's because it has the socket foam and the PET film beneath it. So there's, at least for me, not much flex. So I remove it and did some tape mode, put 3 layers behind the PCB, and now I think it has more flex because it gives them more space to flex. Yeah, backspace sounds weird compared to other keys. Yeah, I think the same. You see? What's the problem with this one? To think your needs lubing. I don't know. Oh, stabs. That's the least thing I want to do with. Check out the loop. Well, this is pre-lubed and I can already see its lubrication on the case. Yeah, the lubrication is definitely enough. But to be honest, it's a little bit wobbling. I think it's the steps. The contact between the shelf and the wire. Because if I swap another switch, I think it will sound basically the same. Even worse. Are those the zebra switches? Yes. The black one, black and white one. It's our new zebra switch. All the Tide keyboard will be equipped with zebra switch. Well, let me see if I have other switches here. All the switch boxes empty. Where are they? Okay, this is wisteria. Let's try the wisteria switch. Oops. I'm sorry. TH80 Pro V2 you mean, right? Oh, this is the tactile one. Whatever, let's try it. No. The switches. Keycaps. I still think the zebra should fit, because I don't think the problem is with the switches. I think it's probably the can still hear a little this metal wire, the sound. I think it should be the steps. The Pro V2 has the option for zebra switch, as I recall. It only has flamingo, wisteria, maybe. Yeah, at this point it's just the yes. Oops. But steps. Maybe I should try to change the steps from enter. Let me see. I mean, from the back you can see there's many loops in it, but the contact point doesn't have much loops compared to the steps on enter key that is more obvious. But they're the same, not that much. But the loop, definitely the enter key has more loops on it. Yeah, how can I fix this? Loop this stabilizer, but I don't really want to. It takes too much of my time. I really don't want to loop the steps. This sounds even weird and hollow without the stabilizer. Well, let's forget about this backspace. I just put it on and we do the sound test and we don't care about the backspace, okay? Let's forget about it. Maybe I will deal with it after the streaming, okay? Because right now we should move on to next, the sound test stage. Yeah, maybe tape mode the backspace key. Well, should I put one more tape here beneath the backspace? That is what I can try during the streaming. I just don't want to lose stabilizers during the streaming. It's really a time killer. Sounded better without steps. Yeah, don't understand why the step sounds weird. Oh no, we know the reason. It's because of the stabilizer. Konnichiwa, but I don't know Japanese. Can you speak English? I know really little bit Japanese, but I don't know the written language. Well, only thing I can say is konnichiwa. And please speak English. Okay? Thank you. Alright, put one more layer only behind the space bar. I think it sounds suckier on my hand. With the keyboard on my hand. That's so funny. This suckier sound is what I like. That's great. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to put everything back. I think every keyboard sounds so accurate out case. Well, case gives it a space and the sound will, go around in that space. So it will never be the switch is a zebra switch by Epomaker. Yes. What switch is the keyboard using? This one, black and white color scheme zebra switch. It's a linear type. 40 actuation force if I remember correctly. Pawn stem, PC case, palm stem with dust cover, 40 actuation force, and 45 button mount. The zebra switch is 100 pieces per box, so it's definitely enough for basically all the keyboards, except the 100% the full size. That's 104 keys. They're going to be my next purchase. Well, thanks for the support. 40 is too light for me. I'm more on 52. Wow, that's pretty heavy hand. I prefer, 46 actuation force to 55 will be perfect for me. More than 55 or nearly 60, that's too heavy. That will make typing fatigue. Oh, hello, Fax. Long time no see, Fax. Yeah, for linear switch, some people prefer more lightweight. Linear light switch. That makes typing very easy. But too light, the actuation force too light will making the typing, it's easy to type wrong. From when I discovered Epomaker, I'm sticking and love everything. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you for your support. Really, we really value all the feedbacks from our customers, from the community. Thank you, guys. Okay, it's back to the point. We gotta do the sound test. This is the original Tide 65 with its original lemon switch, side printed keycaps, all the foams in there. So this one is stock sound test. And this is after modding, the new Tide 65. I do 3 layers tape mode, do the force break mod, and change the switches from lemon switch to Epomaker zebra switch, and also change the keycaps from a side printed double shot keycap to this our tempo keycaps. It's double shot, but it's too thin and lightweight. And this one, PBT die sub keycaps. Someday I will work for Epomaker. Really? You want to be my colleague? work for. Okay, now let's do sound test. Stock sound test. Begin. Yeah, this one's so high pitched sound, so clacky. Okay, now let's do this one. Ooh, I like this one. I think this one will be on my desk table for quite a while. On my desk for daily using. I think the keycaps really affect these sounds too much. You know, if I change not everything, just change the keycaps on this keyboard, the sounds will be different. And it has more flex, so the typing won't feel too much. You won't feel any tired, I think. Alright, I like this one. I will find a way to fix this backspace, for sure. Well, this new batch, the Type 65, like I said before, they have upgraded to V2, but only changed the keycaps and switches on the black variant. On other color variant, they only changed the switches. And so I will report this feedback to them, and maybe in the next batch they will swap the keycaps. Always never give a justice for keyboard. Alright then. Now it's all the modding done. That's the whole streaming done. Yeah, I have done much modding before. Not this year. This year I haven't done any modding. Last year when I do streaming, I have done many modding on many keycaps, keyboards. But this one I think is the most successful modding that I've done until now. Those keycaps are crazy. Where can I buy it, if you can say it? You mean these keycaps? You mean this one? The tempo keycaps? I can put a link in the description. It's our Epomaker tempo keycap. It has two color variants. One is this black and gold. Yeah, black and gold, and they have already been used. And it has another color variant that is the navy blue. This is the black gold, this is the navy blue. Let me show you guys the website. Epomaker tempo keycaps. Cherry profile, high quality PVT die sub for NC and ISO UK layout. I will put the link in the description so that you guys can check it if you want to have one. And you can use the code. We have streaming code, especially for our live streaming viewers. Epomaker is streaming, exclusive streaming code valued 5% discount. Navy blue also has a smaller font. Oh yeah, it's smaller. But I don't really think it's that smaller. It's more like, oh, let's compare one. Oh yeah, it is smaller. The navy blue, the font is a little bit smaller than the black one. Oh, you're quite an observer. I mistakenly shut off my screen. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is smaller. I love the black and orange one, but I have to see if my white JD Pro will match nicely. Well, if it's the beige white color, it might not be able to really fit. But if it's the do you guys know the V75 Plus, the white version, and V68, the white version? that white can fit with this black and gold color scheme because it will have two strong comparison between the colors. Contrast color. So creamy color, the retro version. Oh, the 80 Pro V2, the retro Y. Well, I haven't tried this one on that keyboard yet. Don't know if it will look good or not. Maybe you can try it, and if it's not that good looking, you can put the keycaps on the other keyboards you have. Okay, I have already put the Tempo keycaps link in the description. You can just click it and check the details if you like. And the modding is done, and I think it is very successful modding. I've done most of the same mods to Thai 65. Yeah, I think this should be enough, these mods, for this keyboard to make it better. The hardest part sometimes, yeah, that's correct. You know, we have bare bones kit, and every time I want to build up a keyboard, I'm struggling to find the keycaps to match for the case. Okay, alright, done the modding. It's time to call it end. The streaming. It's really a good time. Good modding time with you guys. Chatting, modding, contest. And luckily, it sounds better or worse, and definitely better. Right? Yeah, way better. Okay, thank you guys for with me. And I'm glad you like this after sound. I hope to see you guys next week, because next week is still me hosting the streaming, okay? Okay. Bye-bye. Yeah, you guys take care. Whoa, Brooklyn. Okay, gotcha. Bye-bye.